Today is Monday, March 11th, and this is the ADM Investor Services Weekly Market Kickoff. Today's guests are Alan Bush, Senior Financial Economist here at ADMIS, and Steve Freed, Vice President of Grain Research. Alan, what is the outlook for the global economy?
Well, unfortunately, it appears to be weakening. It looks like the trade wars are taking its toll, but I do believe that as the economy globally appears to be weakening, that the U.S. will be in a better position overall relative to elsewhere in the world.
What is the outlook for crude oil futures?
Ironically, with the global economy weakening, you would expect crude oil prices to decline, but that is really not the case. And it appears that production cuts from OPEC are more than offsetting the negative impact of a slowing global economy. So my belief is that the crude oil market will probably continue to advance. Also, these production cuts that we have seen may continue into the second half of this year.
And why are the stock index futures slightly higher today?
Stock index futures started out just a little bit better, but very quickly accelerated. Now, there was some news that China is implementing more stimulus in the form of potentially lower interest rates. They're looking to stimulate loans. So stock index futures appear to be overperforming the news. In fact, the downtrend line taken out to the upside today. So some technical factors coming into play, a better than expected reaction to the news, all of which to me suggest that higher prices are likely.
Steve, what did the USDA say Friday, and what was the market impact?
They really gave nothing for the bulls, and what they said was globally world wheat and soybean stocks are going to go up. They kept the Chinese import numbers unchanged, but some people think it could even go lower in future reports. And here in the United States, they raised the wheat and corn ending stocks numbers due to lower exports, and the market took that negatively.
And where are we with U.S. and China trade deals?
Well, I mean, over on Friday, they said we're getting closer. We keep hearing two sides of the story. One group says that we're getting closer, we're down to the final language, everybody's trying to agree to the language, and soon they'll announce a date for signing. Other groups say that we're still far apart in certain issues, especially how to enforce the rules down the road. And recently the Chinese said that they really wanted to make sure that the President of the United States wasn't going to change anything between agreeing on a document and signing the document and walking away from the talks like he did in North Korea.
And is this wet March U.S. Midwest weather going to continue?
As far as our weather person is concerned, yes, it'll continue into April, which will cause logistics problems in moving grain, especially by barges, but also slow the planting of the 2019 corn crop.
Please remember that the opinions expressed here today are solely the opinions of our guests and are not necessarily the opinions of ADM Investor Services or Archer Daniels Midland Company. If you have any questions or comments or would like to know more about our services, please contact us at www.admis.com.